Hi, welcome to this short video showing a buy trade for the 8th of January 2014. Even though we have a sell signal there at the moment, you'll see why I mention it's a buy trade in just a second. So we can see the market's trading sideways. It's got resistance at the R1 pivot there. We had the sell, this wasn't filled, and now we have a potential buy signal. So we see prices there trading sideways, and then another 30 minutes later we see the trade being filled there. So it's now qualified, and as we move through the next couple of hours we can see that prices are trading up towards the target price there in the scalp, and as prices trade through this, it will then reveal the R2 area there as well, the pivot. So you see prices are struggling there just with the scalp at the moment. They then go through, and then we see prices trading up towards the R2 area, which we'll see in just a moment. So the market traded through the high and the R1. They'd filled the entry price. We had a bit of potential weakness there at the psychological level, which I can't see on this one, so I would imagine it's around the 164.50 is the psychological area there, and then prices trading up to the R2 area. That was the highest point that prices traded to, and then we see some selling coming into the market. If you have a look at the volume here as well, it's increased significantly from the previous bars where we've not had an awful lot of activity. There was nothing through the morning, and then we had a news item here just at lunchtime, the market trading down, coming back, and we see the first significant amount of volume. Some more buying coming into the market. It's being held back by the resistance there, and then we see prices driving through the resistance in the entry price. Prices stuck at the psychological level, coming back down to the R1 and below the entry price, but not the stop there. And then we see prices moving higher again on increased volume, and then we know there's some selling around in this area as well, because we have near enough the same amount of volume in this bar as the previous bar, and yet prices are struggling to close above the R2 level. So we know that there's some selling coming in, and then we see it in this bar here. We can have a look and see what happened after this trade. Let me just switch into the software so we can see what's happening live at the moment as well. Just 1 second. So we see the market selling off at the R2 area based upon the struggle here that we noted earlier. The volume was more or less the same, but the price bars range wasn't. So the selling came into the market, prices drifted back down below the psychological level there, and then found support at the previous day's high. Prices have traded sideways throughout the overnight markets and just oscillated around the psychological area. Today so far the market's been quiet. It's waiting for the MPC news at midday. So that's why prices are sitting currently on the psychological level. They're waiting for this news. Okay, that's it for this video. I will see you in the next. As ever, thank you for watching. And let's see what happens when the news comes out later on this morning.